I've been informed that all of these cases that are on today's calendar have been transferred from a division judge. So the attorneys on the line, although you might have spoken with prosecutors in the division's courtroom, it might behoove you to speak to the new prosecutor on the case that are with the Orca division, so that we can move these cases along. These cases will now remain in the Orca division and be totally dispensed here up to and including jury trials. So I encourage you to speak with the prosecutors today to see if there are any different offers than what you have received in the past. We do have prosecutors that are on the line. We have public defenders that are on the line. We have prosecutors that are in the court with me and public defenders that are in the court with me also. If you are a defendant in a case, know that you have a right to remain silent. Anything that you say can be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present at these proceedings. If you can't afford an attorney and qualify for the services of the public defender, you may be able to utilize the public defender. And if you would like to utilize those services, we will give you the opportunity to make application today. Let's see who's with us this morning. Position number 1, Ernest Abernathy. Ernest Abernathy.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Kuhn had filed a leave of absence, and that was reset to August 2nd.
Okay, good morning. Thank you, Ms. Githier. Position number 2, Marshall Alcorn.
Your Honor, the state is requesting a reset on that. We are waiting on additional information in order to send an offer to defense counsel.
Let's see, is Attorney Berry on the line? Do we have the reset dates? Okay, thank you. Ms. Githier, September 6th work for you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And we'll do a status on September 6th at 1:30. Okay. At 9 o'clock, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Position 3, Brianna Alston. Brianna Alston.
Yes.
Yes, good morning, Ms. Alston. Do you have a private attorney representing you in the matter?
No, I want to get a lawyer.
Okay, would you like to make application for the public defender today to see if you qualify?
No, I actually have a lawyer that I'm contacting.
Okay, have you already tried to contact an attorney, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, what's the problem?
I'm just waiting for him to get back to me.
Okay, well, this case has been on the calendar a number of times before. Has not been on my calendar. As such, I'm going to give you one opportunity to obtain a lawyer. If you want to see if you qualify for the public defender, I'm happy to allow you to make application today so that we can move the case forward. Would you like to see if you will qualify for a public defender, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Do we have anyone on the line?
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Catrice Helen with the Public Defender's Office. If anyone is seeking services to our offices, I just sent a message in the chat with all of the instructions. Please follow it clearly if you are looking to apply for our services. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Ms. Helen. I appreciate it. So, Ms. Alston, if you will put your information in the chat for the court, and Ms. Helen will be with you, and we'll see if you qualify. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Position 4, Shardy Anderson.
Yes.
Good morning, Judge. Sarah Rosenhuber with the Public Defender's Office. If I could have a little bit of time to talk to Ms. Anderson and the state, we can try to pre-try that today.
Okay, very good. Good morning. So just hang on for us, Ms. Anderson. We'll be with you. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Position 5, Andrell Bailey.
And Judge,
Is this Ms. Bailey?
Yes.
okay.
Yes, Ms. Bailey. Good morning. I have You're probably gonna have to mute your device while I'm giving feedback.
You may have to mute her. Yep.
Okay, thank you. I have that Mr. Bartels is Ms. Bailey's attorney.
Yes, Judge, this will be my case as well. If I could have some time to speak with Mr. Bailey, is it a Mr. or a Mrs.?
I believe it's is it iPhone 11? It's
Yes, it's a girl, Andrea, Miss Andrea.
Okay.
girl, yes, so it's female.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Super. Okay, hang on the line for me, Miss Bailey. Thank you.
Okay.
Position 6, James Becker.
I'm being represented by attorney Tom Ford.
Good morning, Mr. Becker. Is Mr. Ford going to be on the line with us today?
I spoke to him yesterday and he said he would.
Okay, I'll hold for his announcement. Thank you, Mr. Becker.
Mhm.
Position 7, Sarah Blanchard.
Judge, if Mr. Blanchard appears, and I believe someone an iPhone just kind of lit up, but that will be my case if she is present today.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Judge, if we
Okay.
could pre-try that as well.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Blanchard. If you'll hold on the line for us, please.
Okay.
Position 8, James Bradley. Mr. Dickerson has a conflict scheduled.
Yes, hi, I'm Ansley Sless on behalf of Mr. Dickerson. Thank you for acknowledging the conflict. I was just gonna speak to the prosecutor briefly if I could pre-try a little bit today.
Yes, very good. Thank you. And this is Ms. Sluss.
Yes, yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. So we have, is this going to be your case, Ms. Githier?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll have you speak with counsel this morning. Thank you.
Okay.
Position 9, Ashley Brizendine.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ms. Brizendon's on the call this morning. Your Honor, the state relayed an offer to me late Monday night. I've been out dealing with my mother's sickness and passing. I'm back in the office now. I'd like to review with the state as to whether there's any other videos and also meet with my client to go over the offer we just received so we can have another status day. We'd appreciate it.
Okay, I'm sorry for your loss, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Let's see, Mr. Sullivan, will September 9th at 9 a.m. give you enough time?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And so we'll reset for September 9th.
I'm sorry, is it September 6th or September 9th? Just want to
Oh,
clarify.
I'm sorry, you're right. So September 6th. Thank you,
Perfect, Judge.
Ms. Githier. September 6th at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
And if you do resolve it, if we can get the paperwork together, I can get you in and out as quickly as possible.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, have a good day. Thank you. Position 10, Brandon Bruce.
Your Honor, Lisa Wells for Mr. Bruce.
Yes,
I received discovery. It looks like yesterday I was in court and I've looked through it this morning. I don't think I've gotten the video yet, even though it was checked on the certificate. So I want to make sure that I communicate with the prosecutor and get that. I don't think an offer was included. If it was, I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, the offer was sent late on the 10th.
On
July 10th. It was sent late that evening. Yeah.
was it sent? How was it sent? Because I don't see it yet, and I'll look for it.
It was an email. I can resend it to you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And also, too, can you have one of your people resend the video? It said it was sent via evidence.com, but I looked in my inbox and I didn't get anything from evidence.com.
Okay, I'll look into that as well.
Thank you so much.
okay. So are we going to be able to accomplish that this morning, Ms. Githier?
The video I would have to look into. I can definitely resend the offer now.
Okay, if you will go ahead and do that, and Ms. Wells, once you get that, what will be your pleasure?
Your Honor, I obviously want to be able to review that, get it to my client, discuss with my client. And so if we can set this at a later date, just to give us time to make sure I have everything and do my due diligence.
September 6th, status calendar work for you, Ms. Wells?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so much. September the 6th. Is that 9 a.m.?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
And once you get what you need from Ms. Githia, then do you have any other cases on the calendar this morning?
No, I do not, Your Honor, not this morning.
All right, you're free to go then. Have a good day.
Thank you. You
And I
too.
did just resend it, so if you didn't receive it, I have to just double check the email, but I just resent it to you.
Let me see here real quick. And what email address are you using? Oh, I got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.
Position 11, Christopher Cahill.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Hansford for Mr. Cahill. He's on the Zoom call as well. I got an email last night with an offer from the prosecutor, and we have filed motions in this case. And the former prosecutor, Lance Patrick, had indicated that he was going to be getting me the video. I've gotten most of all the discovery except the video, if I could get that, but we would be requesting a motion hearing and a jury trial.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the motions calendar first, Mr. Hanford.
Okay.
The next motions calendar will be September 20th. Does that work for you?
Yes, sir. That'll be fine. September 20th. Will I get notice? Will they mail that or just?
No, you'll get notice. It's going to be at 9 a.m., okay?
Yes, sir. And that's all I have. May I be excused?
Yes, and if you, prior to that motions hearing, if you will make sure that you do have everything that you need from the state, so that we can, once the motions are heard, the next step would either be dismissal because of the motions, or resolution in the form of a plea, or you'll be placed on a jury trial calendar, okay?
Thank you, Judge Morrow. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day, Mr. Johnson.
May I be excused?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Position number 12, Jamaica Carr. Is Ms. Carr with us? I'll give Ms. Carr to the end of the calendar to present. The last name, position number 13, Chakravarthy.
Just Mark, good morning. I'm Michael Escala. She's on your screen as Jaeger. She's remarried. I'm ready for trial.
Good morning, Mr. Scott. How are you today?
Great. Nice to see you.
Good. Nice to see you also. Have you gotten everything you need from the state?
I got everything I think. I have a video. I haven't been able to open it, but I don't anticipate a problem with it. But there are motions pending, so I guess we can go to that motions counter. We can do it before trial. I'm ready either way.
Okay. You'll be placed on the next motions calendar, September 20th. Does that work for you?
Sure.
All right, September 20th at 9 a.m. And any other cases on the calendar?
Next million.
All right, have a good day, sir.
You got it.
Thank you. And you also, Ms. Jaeger, have a good day. You're free to go.
Good morning. Thank you.
Morning, ma'am. Let's see, position number 14, Joseph Chambers. Is Mr. Chambers with us? Give Mr. Chambers till the end of the calendar to present. Position 15, Stephen Chen.
Good morning, Your Honor. We just received discovery last night. It took 45 minutes to download this morning because there's videos attached, and an offer last night. We haven't had an opportunity to look at this, so we're going to need to go to the next status calendar.
Okay.
I have a leave of absence in from September 5th to September 15th. So
Okay.
I just want to make sure you have that before it gets scheduled.
What is the date? October 4th work?
Yes, that's fine, Judge.
Okay, we'll put you on that October 4th status conference calendar at 9 a.m. And
That's perfect.
you can review everything, and if you need anything further from the state, please let them know.
Great.
All right.
And Judge, I have one more case. Arnold Heller.
Do you know what position that is?
I have no idea, Judge.
Okay.
I spoke with the prosecutor yesterday. If I could go into a breakout room with him, to talk about this today, we may be able to come to some resolution.
Okay, very good. Let's see. Ms. Githier, are you handling this, or Mr. Stevens, is this yours?
Mr. Stevens will be handling that one.
Okay.
And Mr. Weiner, I'm actually crafting an email for you right now to send over.
Perfect. Judge, we'll stay on, and he'll send me the email, and then we'll let the court know what we're doing.
Okay, very good. I appreciate it. So
Thank you, Judge.
Position number 16, Sequan Cruz.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nicole Mormon for Mr. Cruz.
Yes, good morning.
The last status conference we requested a video, and we did receive a video, but it wasn't Mr. Cruz's video. So we're still needing that video.
When did you receive it, Ms. Mormon?
We received it the day of court, so it was about a month ago. And we reached out to Ms. Waldrop, who sent the video, and we haven't heard back.
Do we know if we have a video? Is this going to be your case, Mr. Stevens?
That is my case, Your Honor. I can double check and look into that. I know we have those videos. I can double check and have those resent to you.
She did let us know that they do exist. It's just the ones that were sent were from a different case.
Okay.
Okay, so let's make sure we have the right video, Ms. Githier. Ms. Mormon, would the September 6th status calendar work?
Yes, sir. And Ms. Githier, are you handling this now, or is Ms. Waldrop still on this?
I will be handling it.
Okay, so I can contact you to discuss offer and all that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, do you have any more cases on the calendar, Ms. Mormon?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
Okay, if nothing further, you have a good day, ma'am.
You too, thank you.
Position 17, Fiona Dejager, Dejager.
I have that a leave of absence was filed, Your Honor, and it was reset to August 2nd.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Gutierrez. Position 18, Juan Pedro de Jesus. Represented by David Windecker.
I spoke with the attorney on that, and that was supposed to be a plea. So I was expecting him to be in person this morning.
Okay, we'll hold for his announcement. Thank you, Ms. Gutierrez. Position 19, Dre DeLozier. Represented by Brenda Rothman.
A leave of absence was filed in that one, Your Honor, and we can get a reset date.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Gutierrez. That will be reset for September 6th on the status calendar. Position 20, Karen Dent.
Your Honor, Lance Patrick here on behalf of Mr. Cohen for Ms. Dent. We've reached a negotiated plea in this case, and we'll be disposing of it today.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Mr. Patrick.
Yes, Judge. If I may have a moment to fill out the paperwork.
Of course, just let, once we get to the end of the calendar, as soon as you're done, let me know and we'll take the plea, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
And I think I can explain the reason the last attorney didn't get discovery is because I'm on the different side now.
Okay. Position 21, Kendall Derrico.
Your Judge, I apologize, Ms. Rosen Hoover. That's going to be a public defender's office case, Judge. I just wanted to see if they were on Zoom or present in court.
And yes, Judge, it will be my case if the client is present.
Okay. Do you have his contact information?
I do, Judge. I can attempt to reach out before the end of the calendar.
Okay, thank you. Position 22, Derek Dixon. Yes, good morning, Mr. Dixon. Do you have a private counsel representing you in the matter?
Sir.
Say it again. Okay, would you like to make application for the public defender today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll give you the opportunity to do so. Thank you, sir.
Just sit tight. I'll be with you when I can.
Position 23, Raheem Franklin. I don't see Miss Watson Cafe on the line.
A leave of absence was filed, Your Honor.
Okay. We will reset that for the September 6 status. Position 24, Yasmin George.
And Judge, if Miss George appears, I will be handling that case. I do have contact information and can attempt to reach out to her.
Is Miss George with us? Okay, I'll give you that opportunity.
Thank you,
Ms.
Judge.
Rosenhuber. Ms. George is also position 25. Position 26, Jonathan Harbin.
Good morning, Judge Stephen Ward on behalf of Mr. Harbin. Judge, unless the state sent the information yesterday, we are still waiting on discovery, the video, and any kind of offer.
Who's handling this matter for the state?
Your Honor, for discovery was filed September 24th, 2021, and then December 20th, 2021, we filed the accusation, citation, incident report, and the toxicology. We're still awaiting the body cam / dash cam that we haven't received. And then also, I don't have an offer on this case yet because I'm awaiting the crash report. It looks like this involved potentially 4 vehicles. I don't have that crash report yet to see if any of the victims need restitution. So at this time, there's no offer from the state pending that request.
Okay, how much time do you need?
I would say that September would be enough time, Your Honor.
Okay, is that fine with you, Mr. Ward?
September 6th?
Yes.
Yes, and could I ask, when was that discovery sent again? September?
24th, 2021.
Okay, I'll have probably send it to my partner, George Stone.
And then
So
also there's also one that was filed December 20th, 2021. It's not labeled discovery, it's labeled over bind over materials.
Okay, I'll have him search his email. So September 6th, 9 a.m., Judge?
Yes.
Thank you so much. That's all I have. May we be excused?
Yes, have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Harbin, you can leave the chat room.
Have a good day, Mr. Harbin. We've already dealt with position 27, position 28, Christopher House.
Yes.
Yes, good morning, Mr. House. You're represented by Justin Goodman.
Yes. I believe he's on here somewhere.
Are you with me, Mr. Goodman? Okay, I know that you're with me. Mr. House will give your attorney the opportunity to address the court. So I'll hold for his announcement, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, sir. Position 29, Shanteri Jackson. Ms. Jackson on the line. This is also represented by Mr. Horn, who does have a leave, and I don't know if Attorney Patrick is going to represent him. Would you ask Attorney Patrick to step in court for a moment, please? Thank you.
And Your Honor, if defendant doesn't show by the end of calendar, state request bench warrant.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Oh. I didn't know if you were going to handle all of Mr. Corn's cases today or just that particular one?
This is the only one I know about.
Okay, all right, just wanted to make sure. Right. Mr. Corn, you with me? You're free. Thank you.
Judge, I'm here. I'm not Cone, I'm Corn. Is it my case? I don't recognize that name.
Yep, Judge, that's a different attorney.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let me start from the Shanteri Jackson. Is Miss Jackson present? So I'm sorry, Mr. Quinn, I have you down as the attorney on my calendar, so that's why I was confused.
I'm sorry, you have me down?
I do.
Huh. Not familiar with this case. Did I file on that?
So, and it appears that Miss Jackson's, that the notice was returned. We'll see if we can figure it out.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Wait a second. I do have an application. Yeah, Judge, it may well be my case. I don't have a
Okay, do you have contact information on that application?
I do.
Okay, would you mind seeing if you can contact Miss Jackson to see if she can present this morning?
I will, Judge.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Miss Jackson here? Okay, Miss Jackson, you should have stood up when I called your name. Maybe you did and I didn't see you. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have Miss Jackson in the courtroom with us. So I'll give you all the opportunity to see if she qualifies.
I'll speak with her, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Position 30, Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson. We'll give Mr. Johnson until the end of the calendar to appear. Otherwise, I'll take a motion from the state. Position 31, Demario Johnson.
I'm here.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Johnson. I have down that your attorney is Miss McLeod.
Yes, sir. I don't think she's in here. I was just about to text her.
Okay, if you will see if you can raise her for me, she might be in another courtroom, so I'm going to hold for her announcement, okay, Mr. Johnson?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Position 32, Mariah Lewis.
Brianna?
I'm sorry, yes, it's Brianna Mariah Lewis. That's
Yes,
right.
I'm here.
Yes, good morning, ma'am. Let's see, do you have a private attorney representing you on this matter?
No, sir.
Would you like to make application for the public defender today?
No, sir.
You'd like to represent yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll be with you. Thank you, ma'am. I'll give you the opportunity to get an offer from the state. So if you just hold on the line for me.
Okay.
Thank you. Position 33, Atlantis McClendon.
Good morning, Judge. This is Catrice Helen from the Public Defender's Office. Positions 33 and 34 are Miss McClendon. I do believe she's on Zoom, Judge. Currently, the status of both of Miss McClendon's cases are still being considered for DUI exception or admission, Judge. I've talked to ASG Jacob. I've reached out to the DUI coordinator. They are still trying to see if both of these cases are admitted, Judge. I just asked for a one-time reset. I think we're so close. I just spoke to Miss Egan Fierce, who's the coordinator, Sunday. So, Judge, I do believe we'll have a resolution by that next court date.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Helen. We'll reset for September 6th. If she is accepted, just let us know. We'll take her off those calendars. September 6th, give you enough time, you think?
Yes, Judge. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I guess Ms. McClendon, if she's on the line, is free to go.
Understood, Judge. Thank you.
Position 35, Bobby McLeod.
And Judge, I apologize. I believe position 35 is being represented by Mr. Gaither, who is in another court at the moment. So the announcement would be that we do have the offer, but Judge, we're asking on behalf of Mr. Gaither that this be reset to a final plea calendar.
Is Mr. McLeod on the line?
I thought I heard him answer, Judge.
Okay. I don't see him. And is that going to, are you going to, Mr. Gaither has, let's see. All right, the final plea calendar is also on September 6th at 9 a.m.
Understood, Judge.
Okay. Position 36, Ivan Morris. Ivan Morris. We'll give Mr. Morris till the end of the calendar to appear. Not I'll take a motion from the state. Position 37, Wilfredo Munzo.
Here.
Yes, good morning, sir. Let's see, your attorney, Mr. Dickerson, has filed a conflict in the matter. I'm not sure if he is, have you spoken with him this morning?
No, sir.
Say it again for me, sir, I'm sorry.
No, sir.
Okay, if you would just hold on the line for me, Mr. Munzo, we'll see if Mr. Dickerson is going to present this morning, okay? If not, I'll give you a reset date.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Position 38, Shakira Norfleet. Shakira Norfleet. We'll give Ms. Norfleet until the end of the calendar to appear. Position 39, Kenosha Patterson. Mr. Corn, I also have down that this is your client. I'm not sure if that's the case or not.
Probably is, Judge, but I have not had conflict. I have not had contact.
I'm sorry, say it again.
It is,
No contact, is that what you said?
that is correct.
Okay. If Ms. Patterson, I'll give you to the end of the calendar to see if you can raise her. If not, I'll take a motion from the state.
Thank you, Judge.
Position 40, Sana Walla.
Your Honor, announcement on this position. This is actually going to be.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sandy Wallach here on behalf of Ms. Walla. We have spoken with the state, with Assistant Solicitor, Mr. Stevens, and we have agreed to handle this case by pretrial diversion, Your Honor.
Okay.
And Your Honor, we request that it be reset for at least 2 months to give the defendant time to complete diversion.
Okay. What, tell me the October calendar again. October 4th, enough time, you believe?
I think so, Judge.
Okay, so we'll reset you for that October 4th status calendar. And it's my understanding that if she completes the diversion program, that it will be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, anything further this morning, Ms. Wallach, Mr. Wallach?
No, Your Honor.
You all have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, you too.
Position 41, Quincy Rogers.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gerald Griggs on behalf of Mr. Rogers. He should be on the call.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Griggs. Where are we with this matter?
Judge, we have discovery. We've never had a conversation with the state on this case, so I'd like an opportunity to pre-try with the state.
Okay, very good. Is this going to be your case?
Yes, Your Honor, we'll like pretrial.
Okay. Given the nature of the charge, hopefully you all can work this out.
Yes, Your Honor.
So if you hold on the line, we'll let you speak with him this morning, Mr.
Thank you,
Briggs.
Judge.
42, Clark Russell. Mr. Barber also has a conflict filed.
The judge let me step out to log in just to answer for you. But I am in a motions hearing in DeKalb County, Judge.
Okay. And have you, where are we with this, Mr. Barber?
I have all of the, I believe I have all this. We have printed paperwork. I assume there's no video because we still don't have a video. So that being said, I believe we have everything.
Okay. So.
Yes, Your Honor. If Mr. Barber would stay online, I'm going to communicate that offer. It's going to be either for transfer to DUI court or for the stand of first in life. But if he wants to pre-trial, we can speak for a moment this morning.
Okay.
Can't do that this morning. I literally am in a motions hearing right now.
I'll send you an email then, Mr. Barber.
Why don't we do this, Mr. Barber? Why don't you go back into your hearing? We're going to be on for some time this morning. If you'll just log back on, and I'll give you that opportunity to speak with Mr. Stevens. Okay.
I'll put my email in the chat just in case I can't get back on before you guys check out, if that works, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. And if you will go ahead, Mr. Stevens, and put the offer or information in the chat directed to Mr. Barber also.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
And I assume I can be excused to go back to my motions, Your Honor?
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Judge.
We'll see you in a little while. Position 43, Xavier Stevenson.
That's my case, Your Honor. Mr. Stevenson is on the Zoom along with me, and we received a bunch of discovery last night. I'm still going through that, but we don't have a plea offer in this case yet. Is this Mr. Stevens' case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, yes.
Thank you. If we could, if Mr. Stevens could email me an offer, I will convey that to Mr. Stevenson. And we'll see if we can, and go over that with him. If we could set this for either final, let's go ahead and set it for final plea.
Okay, that final plea calendar will be September 6th at 9 a.m. Okay.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
And let's see, Mr. Stevenson is, unless you have something more for him, he's free to go.
No, thank you, Mr. Stevens. I appreciate you coming on.
All right, thanks, sir. Okay, he's also position 44. Position 45, Amanda Stivers.
Judge, I have a note that she is in custody and that she's already been scheduled for an all-purpose calendar on the 18th.
Okay, thank you. Position 46, Ivy White.
Morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Peebles for Ms. White. She's on the Zoom. We got discovery on the case. I didn't see a video. I think there should be one, and I couldn't find an offer. Could we be reset to the September status calendar?
Okay. And good morning, Mr. Peebles. So what you're telling me is that you still, what you need is a video?
It doesn't indicate there's a video, but it's an APD stop, so there should be one. I would think there would be one, and I couldn't find an offer either, so.
Your Honor, so for the video, we're still waiting that request ourselves. I don't have dash camera, body worn camera yet. And then as for the offer, I can send it to you, Mr. Peoples, now, if he wants to try and pre-trial or just reset for the next calendar. But the offer would be for the second and 10 years. Again, I can email that or send it in the chat.
Okay, so I'm going to still reset you, Mr. Peebles, for the September 6th calendar. You'll get an offer this morning directed to you by chat. Once you get that offer, then you're free to go. You're in Ms. White, and I'll see you back on the 6th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a good day.
All right.
Position 47, E. Carlos Wilkins. ECARLOUS Wilkins.
Judge, I got an email. He's here.
How's it going? Good morning, Judge.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Wilkins. Are you all representing him?
We are not. He emailed me and let me know that he wanted to apply for the public defender's office, and I advised him to just stay on Zoom and make that announcement to the court.
Okay, thank you. So it's my understanding, Mr. Wilkins, that you'd like to make application for the public defender today. So if you will go ahead and place your information in the chat, and we'll have someone get with you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Position 48, Emmanuel Williams.
I apologize, Judge, I was muted there. That's going to be Attorney Frank Gaither's case, Mr. Williams. We do not have an offer right now, so if the state could put that offer on the record and as well as email it to Mr. Gaither. And then if we could ask for this to be reset to a final plea calendar, Judge.
And are you handling this matter, Mr. Stevens?
Yes, Your Honor. For the record, the offer is a plea to racing. The reckless would merge, plea for the speeding, and we would dismiss the affixing materials to the windows. The offer would be to 12 months probation, serve 4 days, bonds probated, 40 hours community service, a defensive driving course, a victim impact panel, and then a $500 fine for the speeding.
Is that credit for time served 4 days?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, so you want him to serve 4 days?
Yes, Your Honor.
You got that, Ms. Helen?
Give it to me one more time, and I'm probably gonna want that emailed to Mr. Gaither just so him and Mr. Williams have that together. But give it to me right here. I'll take it down.
So the offer is to plea to the racing
And
and
is
to the speeding.
Guilty only, please?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Plea to the racing and the speeding. The reckless would merge, and we would dismiss the affixing.
Okay, I got that.
It would be 12 months probation.
Mm-hmm.
To serve 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
Balance probated.
Mm-hmm.
40 hours community service.
Got that.
Defensive driving course.
Mm-hmm.
And a victim impact panel.
Mm-hmm.
And the speeding would be a $500 fine.
Okay.
I got a question.
And this is Mr. Williams.
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Williams, I'm going to allow you to ask your question directly to Ms. Helen. Ms. Helen, will you get with Mr. Williams?
Sure, Judge. If he can message me his phone number in the chat.
Okay, so Mr. Williams, if you'll put your number in the chat, I'll have Ms. Helen call you and answer any questions that you might have. I don't want you asking any questions over the Zoom since you're represented, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir. Position 49, Robert Willis.
Sir.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Willis. That's my understanding that's Mr. Gates.
Yes.
That's
this is
correct,
all-
Judge.
And I believe he still needs a recommendation. If we could do something like we just did on the last position, I think that would be helpful.
Okay, if you wouldn't mind, Ms. Rosenhoover getting with the state this morning and
Absolutely.
getting the offer to Mr. Willis. Once you do that and you have everything you need, then let me know. Okay?
Will do, Judge.
And Your Honor, just in prep for, so if you would like to leave whenever, this will most likely be reset probably for a jury trial calendar, if I had to guess, Your Honor.
Okay.
Don't think we're going to get to a resolution today.
All right, I'll still hold for your announcement and just let me know.
Thank you, Judge.
Position 50, David Wilson.
Right here.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Wilson. Let's see, do you have a private attorney representing you on this matter?
No, sir.
Would you like to make application for the public defender this morning?
Yes.
Okay, so if you'll go ahead and put your information in the chat, I'll have someone call and speak with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so let me start with the Zoom call first. Is there anyone that's on the Zoom call that joined us late or that did not hear their name called?
Judge, I have one client, a Nicholas Cooper, who is on the Zoom. You find his information. He was in court on the 9th of June and was reset for today. He is my case. It was a transfer and he was in court. I gave him my card and everything. For some reason, he didn't get a notice to be here today, but rather he got a bench warrant. I'm not really sure why that was. since he was very definitely here in court. So he's on the Zoom now. I would ask that Mr. Cooper's bench warrant be withdrawn at this time and that he be reset for the next status calendar.
Okay, I don't have him on this calendar, I don't believe, so.
Because he got a bench warrant for some reason. Let me get you his case number. And
Okay, if you wouldn't mind sending that to Ms. Younger so we can check into it and we'll withdraw the bench warrant.
thank you, Judge.
Okay.
And good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Justin Goodman for Christopher House. Apologize, I had a conflict, but was able to log in now.
Yes, we were holding for your announcement, Mr. Goodman. Good morning.
Thank you.
Where are we with Mr. House's case, position number 28?
Your Honor, I am awaiting discovery from the state. I have the police report from municipal court, but never received the video. So if they can get that to me, that would be most helpful. It's a state patrol case, I believe. And then if they could email an offer as well.
Okay, who's handling this matter?
That's me, Your Honor. Discovery, at least he said, was filed with witness list, accusation, citation, and the incident report. That was filed May 17th, 2022. As for dash cam / body worn cam, we don't have that yet either. It's been requested. Again, we probably need at least a month for it to come in. In terms of the offer, Mr. Goodman, I can send that over to you right now.
That would be terrific. Would you like me to put my email in the chat?
Yes, please.
Okay. And Your Honor, I mean, just logistically at this point, I don't know if it would be best to continue this to another status calendar or a final plea calendar for us to see if we can get it worked out.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to get everything you need, Mr. Goodman. So if it's okay with you, I will reschedule it to the status calendar on September 6th.
Could I briefly look at my calendar, Your Honor? I believe I may be on leave that day. Yes, I am.
Okay. What about October 4th?
That will work terrific, Your Honor.
Okay. October 4th, 9 a.m. status calendar. If you need anything further from the state other than what they're going to email you today, Mr. Stevens is going to be handling this case through trial if necessary. So please contact him for anything further that you need. Okay.
I will do so, Your Honor. And I appreciate your time and thanks for being patient and waiting for me.
Yes, no problem. Is Mr. House on the line?
He is.
Okay, he's dismissed also.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good day, Mr. House. You also, Mr. Goodman.
All right.
Kendall Derico is present.
Yes, Mr. Derrick.
Yes, Judge, he's position number 21, and I've already gotten his contact information. If we could have an opportunity to pre-try.
Okay, very good. If you just hold on the line for me, Mr. Derico.
Okay.
Anyone else on the Zoom call that did not hear their name or that joined us late? What about in Fort with me? Anyone that, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Thank you for your grace and courtesy in holding for our announcement. David Warnish on behalf of Mr. Juan Pedro. It's a negotiated plea. It's just a matter of us executing the paperwork. We'll be ready.
Okay, so just let me know when you're ready and we'll get it taken. Okay.
Certainly. May I obtain the paperwork from?
Who has the paperwork? Which case is Your Honor?
This is for Juan Pedro, Irvin de Jesus.
I'm not tracking. This is one of my cases. I'm not sure.
I think it's Mr. Gadea. He sent us an offer late yesterday. We negotiated to close business.
Okay.
What is the last name again?
On Pedro.
Position 18.
Okay. So who is this your case, Ms. Githia?
Yes, it is. I sent the plea documents late last night.
Okay. Can we send them again? Can we send them to Ms. Younger so that she can get them to the council?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So we'll get that. We'll get you the paperwork.
Thank you, Judge.
Anyone else? Okay, let's see, Ms. Githia, who do we have that needs to go into the breakout with you?
Yeah, kind of Rob. This is Attorney Tom Ford. You may not be able to see me. I've got James Becker who's on the call. I
Yes,
don't know. We can either do the breakout room this morning and see if we can work it out today, but I'm good with either of the status dates you referenced, 9/6 or 10/4. That's your pleasure.
okay, I'm sorry, you are, I'm not
But
able to hear. I see you there, Mr. Ford, but I can't hear you very well.
beg your pardon.
What was your request?
Yes. A breakout room with the state today, and if we don't work it out, then a status date for either 9/6 or 10/4 is fine.
Okay, and whose case is this?
I don't believe that's mine, Your Honor.
I think that's mine, Your Honor. Mr. Becker, yes, Mr. Becker is mine.
Okay, so why don't we place Mr. Ford and Ms. Githier into a breakout room so that they can discuss. And then when you come back, Ms. Githier will place you to the breakout room with whomever else needs to go in with you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Honor.
I'll be sending those invites for the breakout right now.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Patrick, do we have the plea ready?
Yes, Your Honor. And since Ms. Githier is going to be in a breakout room, I'm happy to do the recitation of the facts for the record.
Okay.
If that pleases the court, so the court can move about its business.
All right. Tell me the time again.
Aaron Dent. It is 21 CR 003522A.
Okay. And is there a reason that I'm sorry, is there a reason that Mr. Stevens can't present? Can you?
Oh, he knows the facts. He can do it.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was sending one of the offers. Which case is this?
This is position number 20.
20. I'm not tracking the facts of this case, but if there's time, I can work with ASG, get the A and look through them. And
well, she'll be back on.
I have a copy of the incident report, Judge.
Okay, I prefer that the state be present with representation prior to moving forward. So, okay.
Absolutely.
So, all right. So we'll be with you, Mr. Patrick. All right, so we'll wait for Ms. Githier to get back. Ms. Helen, if you will let me know when you have announcements for the court. You also, Mr. Corn, if possible. And when the rest of the pleas are ready, we'll take those. But until someone comes back, we will be in recess.
Understood, Judge.
If you are a defendant on the line, if you will be patient with us, the public defender will get to you as soon as they can get to you. Everyone will be spoken with before the end of court today, but be patient with the court. Someone will be with you today, okay?
And I apologize for interrupting, Judge. If you have requested services of the Public Defender's Office, please include your information in the chat. Ms. Alston, put your information in the chat. Thank you.
Mr. Corn, on that, your client, Mr. Corn, are you with me? Mr. Corn. Mr. Corn. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mr. Corn?
Yes, did you need to speak with me?
Yes, I just wanted to let you know that your client regarding that bench warrant, I'm being informed that that bench warrant has already been set aside.
Okay, great.
Place him, is he already on a calendar?
He is not. I was hoping to get him on the next status calendar so we can get this thing rolling.
Okay, so we'll place him on that September 6th, 9 a.m. status calendar, okay?
Thank you, Judge. And if I could ask Mr. Wilkins to answer the phone when I call so that we can complete this application, that would be super.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Weiner? Let's see, is Arnold Heller still on with us? Yes, I see you there, Mr. Heller. All right, Mr. Weiner, are you with me?
I'm sorry, Judge. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, it's my understanding that your client is going to accept diversion.
That is correct.
Okay, so October 4th, give him enough time to get that done.
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, so we'll reset him for the October 4th, date.
Perfect.
I think he was having some difficulty
He
addressing.
was, Judge, and he's having some health issues. So I told him he could get off. So
Okay.
he's 76 years old. So, but I'll explain it to him.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you.
You also, as always. Have a good day.
Take care.
When the court's ready, I have a brief announcement.
Yes, go ahead.
Judge, position number 21, Mr. Derrico, we're not going to be able to resolve that today. I need to still go through the dash cam footage and body cam. I believe that attorney Bianca Thomas had that, so she can get that to me. I would request the status date.
Okay, so the September 6th.
Yes, please. Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
And may Mr. Derrico be excused?
All right. Let's see. Yes, have a good day, Mr. Derrico. We'll see you back in September.
Okay, Your Honor, thank you.
It just walked out. Just so they had a work room. Just fill it out by what we have.
Scipio?
Yes, Your Honor, I thought you were working on another case.
No, I know that you're busy. I just wanted to let you know the court's ready to take the plea in the Denton case whenever you are.
Okay. And Mr. Ford and I have returned from the breakout room. Is he back?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, and where are we with this?
Mr. Ford was going to request a reset on that matter. It's a position 6.
Yes.
That's correct, Your Honor.
So, what more, is there anything further that you need from the state, Mr. Ford?
Good
No, Your
morning,
Honor.
Mr. David Wilson. Please send your phone number to me in the chat so I can give you a call. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Mr. Ford.
No, Your Honor, there's not.
Okay, and
Either date works.
say it again.
Either date, sir, works. 9/6 or 10/4 at your pleasure.
Okay, so we're gonna place this on a final plea calendar. Is that where we're headed, or just let the
I believe
court-
so. Yes, I think final plea would be appropriate. Yes.
Okay, so I'll place you on the final plea calendar on September 6th.
Thank you, sir.
And if it is a plea.
I apologize, Judge, for interrupting. If David Wilson is on the Zoom call, could he come forward?
Okay, we're in the middle of something, Ms. Helen, so if you'll give me a moment, I'll be happy to make that request for you. Mr. Ford, final plea, September 6th. If it is a plea, if you can make sure to have the paperwork together, we can get you in and out of here as quickly as possible, okay?
Yes, sir. Will do, Your Honor.
All right, so if nothing further, you and Mr.
Thanks.
Becker are free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Do the same. Ms. Githier, I'd like to take the Denton plea next, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I apologize for interrupting, Judge. I don't know if David Wilson is a part of the Zoom chat anymore. If Mr. Wilson could message me
She followed me.
his number, Judge.
I'm sorry, Miss Helen, tell me again, who do you need?
Position 50, Mr. David Wilson requested public defender services. However, I don't see him on the Zoom line anymore and I can't get in touch with him.
Okay, so we'll see if he rejoins the session. Maybe he's having some problems. He knew not to leave until he'd spoken with someone, I believe. So we'll see if he comes back on the line.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Okay. Good morning, Ms. Dent.
Morning.
Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you, ma'am. Ms. Githier?
Yes, Your Honor. 1 second. I do apologize.
Okay.
Your Honor, do you have a moment to make a quick announcement?
Yes.
Mr. Wilkins, E. Carlos Wilkins, who is on Zoom. He does qualify for our services, and I will begin representation of him. He is number 47 on your calendar.
Okay.
And so if we could reset that for whatever the court feels is appropriate. I'll be there either way, so.
All right, September 6th, status.
That's at 9 a.m.?
Say it again? Yes, 9 a.m.
Yeah, I'll be, thank you. Mr. Carlos can be excused?
Yes, have a good day, sir.
Mr. Wilkins, rather, thank you. Also, did we get a date on Mr. Cooper? I don't remember hearing that.
Say it again?
Nicholas Cooper, I don't remember hearing what date it was.
Same day, September 6th.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
And Judge, I have an announcement for position 3, if the court's ready.
Yes, go ahead.
Ms. Alston appeared on Zoom. She did not qualify for our services, but she would like to speak to the solicitor's office today, Judge.
Okay.
And for the record, Your Honor, I did email Ms. Austin and told her what the state's offer was yesterday.
Okay.
Because
So-
at the time, in my notes, she had stated previously that she did not want legal representation and she was going to be pro se. Based on that, I did send her an email with the state's offer.
Okay, so I'm going to speak with her, Ms. Githier. Let's get through the plea first, and then I'll speak with Ms. Austin.
Yes.
So whenever you're ready, Ms. Githier.
Okay. For the failure to maintain lane, it is 12 months probation and a $200 fine. For the DUI less safe, 12 months to serve 1 day, credit for time served 1 day, balance probated, a $500 fine, 40 hours of community service, alcohol drug evaluation and any required treatment, risk reduction program, 1 victim impact panel, and that would be concurrent to count 1. Driving without the valid license would be.
That's not the negotiated plea,
Right.
Judge.
I'm sorry.
The negotiated plea that we had worked out with the Orca supervisor, Jordan Reiser.
Okay, hold on. We need to get you at a microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. The negotiated plea that was worked out with the Orca supervisor, Ms. Reiser, was as to DUI per se, 12-month probation, 24 hours to serve with credit for time served, balance probation, $300 fine, 40 hours community service, alcohol and drug evaluation, risk reduction, and 1 victim impact panel. Upon entering the plea, the balance of the charges would be null prost.
You are correct. Somehow I mixed. I'm looking at the other plea I'm doing. I do apologize. I did the wrong plea. I was looking at Ms. Dent's plea.
Okay. So it's just a plea to a DUI per se.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and as you're going through your recitation, I don't have 40 hours of community service.
Oh, I apologize. I wrote that. I must have missed it.
I was reading the wrong plea. My apology.
It happens, Ms. Githier.
There you are.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Ms. Githier, why don't you run through it again just so that we're all clear?
Thank you, Judge.
1 second, let me pull up the other one.
You're right, Mr. Patrick.
Okay, Karen Dent. Okay, my apologies.
Earlier with the switching of sides.
Indeed.
Go ahead, Ms. Githier.
Okay, for the DUI per se, it is 12 months to serve 24 hours, credit for time served, 24 hours, balance probated, a $300 fine, 40 hours of community service, alcohol, drug evaluation, and any required treatment, risk reduction program, 1 victim impact panel, and the remaining charges will be dismissed. And do you stipulate to the venue ID and factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor. Pursuant to the case law and statute, we stipulate to jurisdiction, venue, and identity, and we stipulate to the factual basis of motor vehicle accident responded to by Alpharetta Police. On investigation, Ms. Dent was placed under arrest for the aforementioned charge.
Okay, anything further?
Your Honor, we would just like to point out that all any damages have been satisfied, so there's no restitution as part of this negotiated plea offer. Ms. Dent has completed a clinical evaluation for alcohol and drug dependency, which recommended only the risk reduction as treatment, no further treatment. We have submitted to the court the license suspension along with her Georgia driver's license, as well as a certificate of first conviction, which we would ask the court to sign. Additionally, because Ms. Dent has taken such proactive steps, and this is her first DUI, and she has accepted
responsibility short of a trial, we would request that the probation become non-reporting. We understand that statutorily it can't early terminate, but Ms. Dent is not a threat to reoffend and thus does not need to remain under direct supervision once she's completed.
Any objection to non-reporting, Ms. Gutierrez?
No objection, Your Honor.
Anything further?
Nothing from the defense, Judge.
Ms. Dent, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 003522A, you wish to plead guilty to DUI per se, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes.
Has anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated. Once you complete the terms, it'll go to a non-reporting status. I will sign the affidavit first so that you can, do we have it there? Yes. And anything further?
Nothing from us, Judge.
Okay, good luck to you, Ms. Dent.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's see, Ms. Gutierrez,
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe that there are a number of people that you still need to go into the breakout room with.
Is Miss Sluss?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, are we ready for that breakout room?
Yeah.
Okay, and then once you come from that breakout room, Mr. Griggs still needs to also speak with you.
Mr. Griggs is, Mr. Stevens is representing,
Oh, okay.
representing the state for that matter.
And he's about to send me his number in the chat.
Okay, very good, very good. So let's go ahead and put Ms. Sluss and Ms. Gutierrez into a breakout room.
Yeah, I don't know. Think so.
Yeah, she doesn't need a lost license because it's being surrendered. First, affidavit, first conviction. You can. That's right. Probation still out.
What are we waiting for?
Your Honor, Ms. Sluss and I are back out of the breakout room.
Okay, and where are we? With the matter?
Oh, Miss Sarita has provided the offer to us, and so I will convey that to Mr. Dickerson, who will share that with his client. If we could get on I believe the next status calendar. I wasn't able to confirm Mr. Dickerson's leave because he hasn't filed it in this case, but I think whatever calendar you would like to put us on for the next status would be acceptable.
Okay, the September 6th status at 9 a.m. Is that what?
Okay. I believe so. I have no reason to think.
And if you will have Mr. Dickerson, if he needs anything further from the state, you have Ms. Githier's contact information. She'll be handling this case for the duration. So if he needs something prior to that September 6th calendar, please get him to reach out to her, and at least so that we can start seeing if we can get whatever he needs obtained so that we can move it as quickly as possible. Okay.
Right. I do believe that he has the video and all the discovery that's available in this case. So I was informed that it was this week, I believe. But yeah, I believe he does have everything.
Okay.
So.
All right. Very good. If nothing further, you all have a good day.
Okay. And you said it was 9 a.m. Your Honor, I apologize.
Yeah, no, you're fine. It's 9 a.m. Yes.
Okay. And will we continue to do these on Zoom, or is there likely to be a change?
Well, for now, we do them on Zoom. The court does like, if there's going to be a plea, for you to be here in person to take that plea, so that we can move it forward quickly. But I do believe that we will still, for the very, we'll still be on Zoom. Okay.
Oh, wonderful. It's very helpful to us. I really appreciate it.
It's not a problem. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Morrow. Take care.
Let's see, Ms. Githier, I think, I don't know if you have any other attorneys that you need to speak with. I do know that is position number 32 yours, Ms. Lewis?
No, that is Mr. Stevens' case.
Okay, so, and do you need to speak with anyone else, Ms. Githier, to your knowledge?
I don't think I need to speak with anyone else. We do have that other plea.
Are we ready for that?
Ready, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, we can go ahead and take that.
Judge, briefly before that plea gets started, I have 3 quick announcements.
Okay, you're fine.
Position number 22, Mr. Dixon is present. He just qualified for our services. I intend to file an entry of appearance, request discovery. If we could get the September 6th date.
Okay, September 6th status, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Dixon, we'll see you back then, okay? All right, thank you, sir. Yes.
The next announcement is for position number 29, Ms. Shanteri Jackson. Same announcement. She does qualify for us. I intend to file an entry of appearance and request discovery. If we could get the 9 a.m. on September 6th, please.
Okay. And was Ms. Jackson?
She's present.
Okay, all right. And we have to make sure that we have her correct information.
I got it.
Okay, very good. September 6th, 9 a.m. Okay, you have a good day, Ms. Jackson.
1 second. Okay. Take your address. I'll make my last announcement, Judge, and then I'll help her fill that out. Finally, Judge, position number 49. I was handling Mr. Willis's case on behalf of Mr. Gaither. discuss the offer with him, let him know where the state was at. At this time, it's not going to be a resolution today, certainly, and we would request the September 6th final plea date.
Okay. September 6th, final plea.
Thank you, Judge. And I will help Ms. Jackson fill out that change of address and
Okay.
continue speaking with people.
Thank you. And Mr. Willis? Yes, sir. We'll see you back in September, sir. All right, thank you. All right, Ms. McLeod, I see you there.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on behalf of Mr. Johnson, Demaria Johnson.
Yes, and
It's going to be a jury trial.
okay. We will further notice you, Mr. Johnson, for a jury trial. Those trials will probably start up again in September or October, Ms. McLeod. So
thank you, Your Honor.
Get notification.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome. And let's see.
I could be dismissed, Judge.
Yes, Mr. Johnson, you don't have anything further for him, Ms. McLeod?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, you
And
both
what's
have
that date again?
Thank you.
Both have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. And do I have the paperwork for? Who has it? Okay.
That may be it on the desk. Let me check.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. Thank you. And Judge, if I may inquire, this Carlton Lewis is here at our office. He's a third year student who has the Practicing Act certificate.
Yes.
He would love to do his first official plea before the court if Your Honor would indulge him.
Of course, most definitely.
Thank you,
Glad
Judge.
to. Yes, welcome.
Thank
you. Okay. Is the last name Juan Pedro or is it De Jesus? Or
De Jesus Juan Pedro is
okay.
second last name is Juan.
Mr. De Jesus Juan Pedro, if you can raise your right hand for me.
Yes, sir.
You swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Thank you, sir. Ms. Scipio? You're on mute.
Okay. The offer is failure to maintain 12 months probation, a $200 fine, DUI less safe, 12 months to serve 1 day, credit for time served 1 day, balance probated, a $500 fine, 40 hours of community service, alcohol drug evaluation and any required treatment, risk reduction program, 1 victim impact panel, and that would be concurrent to count 1, and the driving without valid license would be dismissed. And do you stipulate to the ID, venue, and factual basis?
Your Honor, the defense does stipulate to the facts.
Okay. Anything further?
Your Honor, we'd like to let the court know that Mr. De Jesus Juan Pedro is willing to pay his fine in full today. He also has done all the required recommendations that the state has put forward. And if you would, we would like to humbly ask 2 things from the court. We'd like to ask to make the probation non-reporting, and we would also like to ask for an affidavit of the first conviction for which the state has agreed.
Okay. And he's already completed all the terms of what he needs to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Any objection, Ms. Scipio, to any of that?
No objection to the first conviction, I'm sorry. And what was the other?
Non-reporting once he completes the terms, which apparently he's already done.
Just 1 second. Your Honor, I am seeing that Mr. De Jesus Juan Pedro does have another pending charge. And based on it, the state does object to a non-reporting after completion. It was state probation and he would have to report.
Okay, given that this is his first offense and that he's been proactive and already completed what he needs to complete, the court's going to allow him to go non-reporting. So he's going to, even if he's going to have to initially report, make sure that he has all the documentation. Once they confirm that he has the documentation, then it'll go to a non-reporting status.
Thank you, Judge. And just to provide a little backdrop of context on the other matter, it's a Cherokee issue, which is going to be resolved on Monday, and it's going to include probation. So he will be on probation. And that's why we're asking for non-reporting on this.
Okay.
So thank you for that concession, Your Honor.
All right. So Mr. De Jesus Juan Pedro, it's my understanding that in case 21 CR 004219A, you wish to plead guilty to failure to maintain lane and driving under the influence of alcohol less safe. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol today?
No, Your Honor.
You represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with their representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on these charges, and that by pleading guilty to them, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No.
I'll accept the plea as negotiated with the terms that we've already discussed. I'll get the paperwork signed, and once I do that, you all are free to go. All right.
Thank you kindly, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And just one other thing, Your Honor, on the plea and verdict form, the charges, it lists also driving without a valid license. If you could just cross that out with my initials, that'd be fine.
Okay.
You did it? Okay.
Yes, it's already been crossed
You didn't
out.
have it.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I'll sign that null process as soon as I get it.
I'm about to send that over now.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
All right.
And Your Honor, I have an announcement.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
For position number 41. That obstruction charge with Mr. Rogers. So I think we're close to a resolution. We can put this on a final plea. We're waiting on the state is awaiting some mitigating information, potentially due diversion. But right now, we're very close to that resolution. I think we're good to go on a final plea status calendar.
okay. Mr. Griggs?
That's correct, Judge. We had a very productive pretrial conversation. I need to get some documents to the prosecutor. So I would just ask that you set it to a final plea, and we fully expected it will be resolved.
Okay, September 6th at 9 a.m. Final plea. Does that work for everybody?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's fine. What time would that be at, Judge?
At 9.
9. Okay.
Yes.
And Judge, that concludes my business. May I be excused?
Yes, have a good day. Thank you. And Mr.
Thank you.
Rogers can be excused also.
And Your Honor, I did have an announcement in 48 and 49, or at least it spoke to Mr. Williams 48. Is he free to go, Judge?
Yes, he's on the final plea calendar.
Yes, Judge. What date was that?
September 6th.
Understood, Judge, at 9 a.m.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Was there another announcement, Ms. Helen?
Just for Mr. Williams, and I also, I see a note that PD Rosenhoover spoke to 49. Okay, understood.
Okay.
And Your Honor, the no pros orders for the two pleas were just sent to Ms. Younger.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You're gonna be saying shit Zoom.
Let's see, Wilfredo Munoz. Mr. Munoz, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Have you heard anything from Mr. Dickerson?
Not at the moment.
Okay, he did note that he was gonna have a conflict this morning. I'm going to go ahead and release you since you've been with us all morning. I'll reset you for that September 6th status calendar, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, sir.
All
Which
right, you do
position was
fine.
that, Your Honor?
That's position 37.
Okay.
And Ms. Githier, or I'm not sure which cases are which. We do have two pro se people that need to be spoken with. Position number 3, Ms. Alston, and position number 32.
32 would be me, Your Honor. Position number, I think you said 3 or 6 would be Miss ASG Gutierrez.
Okay, so if you all will go ahead and speak with those two. Ms. Alston and Ms. Lewis, are you present?
Yes,
Okay.
this is Miss Lewis.
All right, so it's my understanding, this is Ms. Lewis. Can you activate your camera for me, Ms. Lewis?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Ms. Lewis, you indicated to the court earlier that you wish to proceed pro se in this matter. Let me just say that you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney represent you. It's my understanding that you're wishing to proceed pro se this morning. As such, I'm going to allow the solicitor to speak with you and let you know the offer that that they have for a guilty plea. If you do not wish to accept that offer, then you will have the opportunity to have either a bench trial or a jury. The bench trial will be before me at some time in the not so distant future, or you're able to have a jury trial, okay?
Right.
So first, I want you to speak with the solicitor, but know that they are the ones that are prosecuting you in the matter, and that you do have a right to remain silent, okay?
Yes, sir. I do have a question though. I did have court for this last year of May. And they gave me an offer to do to pay back the people and to do some type of community service, and I was just supposed to show them a receipt of me paying back the place. However, I did that. I sent that to the solicitor, but nobody ever got back in touch with me. So that's why when I got this court date, I was like a little confused.
Okay, well, it hasn't been resolved fully, Ms. Lewis, so that's why I want you to be able to speak with the solicitor this morning to see, to see if that is in actuality what they are still offering in the matter. So Ms. Githier, is this your? No, okay, so this is Mr. Stevens' case, so would you mind speaking with her?
Yes, Your Honor, and we can be put into a breakout room. I'm in
Okay.
the Zoom call.
All right, so if we can put, can
council and Ms. Lewis into a breakout room, please. Okay, so we'll be with you, Ms. Lewis. Hang on the line. And let's see, Ms. Alston, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
And can you activate your camera for me, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so you're in the same situation, Ms. Austin. It's my understanding that you do not qualify for the public defender's services today. I am also going to allow you to go into a breakout room with the solicitor to give them, so they can give you what their offer is in the matter. If you wish to accept that, then that's fine. If not, then you'll be either placed on a bench trial calendar that'll be set with me sometime in the not so distant future, or you'll be placed on a jury trial calendar, okay?
Okay.
All right, so Ms. Githia, if you will speak with Ms. Austin, we'll place you both into a breakout room, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Ms. Austin and I are back out of the breakout.
okay, and Ms. Githia, if you'll go ahead and put the offer on the record for me.
Yes, Your Honor. For the failure to signal lane change or turn, it is time served. For the hit and run, it is 12 months to serve 2 days, credit for time served 2 days, balance probated, a $500 fine, and 40 hours of community service.
Okay, and Ms. Austin,
I don't want to take that plea.
okay, come back on camera for me, Ms. Austin.
All right, so at this point in time, your options are, would you like a bench trial on the matter? Bench trial, I'll hear the evidence and I'll make the decision. If you'd like a jury trial, then a jury of your peers will make the determination.
Can I actually get back to you on that? I don't know. I actually called the lawyer, so I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to place you on one of those calendars today, and you will have the opportunity to obtain counsel from now until then. Is there any objection from the state as to this matter going on to a bench trial calendar?
No, Your Honor, no objection.
Okay. I'm going to place you on a bench trial calendar, Ms. Austin, and that calendar will be on September 20th at 1:30. Okay, so if you're going to obtain a lawyer, you need to do so before that time, okay?
Okay.
All right. You have any further questions for the court?
No, sir.
All right, I'll see you back in September. You have a good rest of your day.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Ms. Helen, are you with me?
Your Honor, did any of the PDs need to speak with me about any of the cases?
I'm not sure, Ms. Githier. I have that we only have a number of people left. Let's see, Ms. Rosen Hoover is not in the court with me, so I take it that she's speaking with someone.
Hi, Judge. Yes, I just have one other person, Miss Anderson, that I need to speak with, but I can make announcements on positions 5 and 7.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, for position number 5, Miss Bailey, we just spoke. I conveyed the state's offer. I'll just need a little bit of time to go over discovery and possibly negotiate. If we could get a status date of September 6th, please.
Okay. September 6th at 9 a.m. Okay, is Miss Bailey still on the line?
She should be, Judge. I just spoke with her, but I'm not seeing her. She may have misunderstood.
Okay, that's fine. She's free to go.
Okay.
I'll let her know if she comes back. And what was the other announcement?
The other announcement is for position number 7, Miss Blanchard. Same announcement. I conveyed the state's offer. With this particular case, I think we would be ready for a final plea calendar on September 6th.
Okay. And I am being told that those final plea calendars are now going to be at 1:30.
Okay.
Okay. So are you still in the process of speaking with Miss Anderson?
Yes, I know her Zoom has been acting up. If we could get into a breakout room, or if Miss Anderson, if you could send me your cell phone number, I'll give you a call right now.
Okay.
So I can put you into a breakout room if you want, Miss Rosenhuber. Is that
That,
easy?
that would be great, Judge. Thank you.
So I'll put Miss Anderson, you'll go into a breakout room, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Miss Helen, are you with me? Okay, so I think that we just have Ms. Rosenhuber's case, position 4. Mr. Position 50 has dropped off, but he was here. So, and I believe he's being represented, or he was going to be spoken to by Ms. Helen. So I'll address that case when she comes back. And Ms. Blanchard, are you with me?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, so your case has been reset till September 6th on the final plea calendar at 1:30, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, you're free to go, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
And Your Honor, Ms. Hall, we just talking with Mr. Wilson, number 50 on the calendar, so I imagine when she gets the answer, she'll be back and give the response.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Ms. Helen was speaking with Mr. Wilson on
Right.
the phone, so I imagine when she has completed that conversation, she'll be back.
Okay.
here with you.
I knew that he fell off the Zoom, so I didn't know if he was if she was still able to speak with him. So thank you. I appreciate
I
that.
don't think his phone was capable of multitasking.
Okay, all right. So we'll hold for position 50 and we'll hold for position 4. And I believe that those are the last 2 matters that we have to handle this morning. Right. Oh, and he's speaking with position 32 now and position 32.
Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, 32, I think.
DiGamaro?
Yes.
I apologize, Your Honor. I'm here again for Jeff Dickerson, and I forgot that today he had two on the calendar. One was also a Munez.
Yes, I let Mr. Munez go.
Right.
And I reset his case for September 6th for status.
Okay, thank you so much. It looks like we're still awaiting some discovery, but I'm sure I can follow up with the prosecutor on Jeff's behalf later. Do you know which prosecutor is assigned to this case?
They are both in breakout rooms right now, so
Okay.
I'm not.
I'll just hold tight. Yeah,
Okay.
I do apologize.
No, that's
I thought there was two for tomorrow, not today.
right. You're fine. I should have put it together because I saw that I was waiting on him and I didn't put one and one together.
You know, I don't have Jeff's face, so
Okay.
thank you. I'll just hold tight until they
Okay.
go.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
Thank you.
was actually thinking.
Mr. Gabriel, Mr. Thorne usually bring me. Ms. Scipio.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you, Ms. Luss is back with us. She had, Mr. Munoz, who position 37, who we, reset for September 6th. Are you the, ASG on that case, or is it Mr. Stevens?
Mr. Stevens.
Okay. And so, Ms. Luss, he's still in a breakout room. So if you would like to speak with him today, that's fine. If you want to just get his number and give him a call, that's fine too.
Yeah, I'll probably just stick around. And I apologize about that, Sarita. I forgot there was a second client Jeff had on the calendar. So, I'll just stick around. Thank you, Judge Morrow.
Okay, you're fine. Thank you. And is there an announcement, Ms. Scipio?
Ms. Rosenhoover is speaking with her client. We spoke and now she's speaking with her client.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
So that is going to be reset for the August 4th, October 4th calendar, Your Honor, for diversion. And so we had a request for that August 4th date so that she can have 2 months to try and finish up that diversion.
Okay, let's see. Ms. Lewis, that's your understanding? Ms. Lewis, can you hear me?
I'm sorry.
Are you
I was
fine?
talking and it was muted.
Okay, and that's your understanding?
Yes, sir. The
Okay.
diversion program.
All right, and does she have all the information that she needs?
Yes, Your Honor. And the diversion process has actually already been started for her. There was just a little hiccup, but we're going to get back on track.
Okay, very good. I'm glad that you were able to work it out, Ms. Lewis. We'll see you back in October, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. You have a good day.
You too. Bye.
And also, Mr. Stevens, while you were out, Attorney Suss rejoined us for position number 37. I understand that's your case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Her firm, Mr. Dickerson's also representing him. I released him, not realizing that it was Ms. Suss's client also, putting Mr. Munoz on that September 6th status conference calendar. And she would like to speak with you regarding that case.
Is she still online or says she's no longer here? Oh,
No, she's Ms. Suss.
Yeah, I popped back in.
Okay, would you like to go into a breakout room?
That's fine, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, so let's put them both into the breakout room. And Ms. Rosenhoover, do you have an announcement for me?
I do, Your Honor. Position number 4, Ms. Anderson, I've spoken with her as well as Ms. Githiea, and we think that we'll be able to have this resolved by diversion no later than September 6th.
Okay. Will she be able to complete diversion by September, you believe?
I believe so. I just need to get with Ms. Githiea, get all of the documentation together, but after speaking with Ms. Anderson, she thinks that she can get it done.
Okay, so the September 6th status calendar.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, and that's at 9 a.m. Ms. Anderson, she's still with us?
She was, Judge. I know she's been having some trouble with Zoom, but I just got off the phone with her.
Okay, then she's, I just wanted to let her know she's free to go.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, so let's see. Two we dealt with. Is Miss Helen, I'm not sure if Miss Helen's still speaking with Mr. Wilson or not. So we've got position 50 to deal with, and then Mr. Stevens is speaking with position 37. And then I think that will complete the calendar. So we'll let Mr. Stevens complete his conversation, and then we'll go over the calendar. We will, if he does not. Position number 42, Mr. Barber has been with us. I'm not sure if Mr. Russell is still with us. I let Mr. Barber know that if he was not able to rejoin the call by the time we finish the calendar, that I would reset the case. So he'll be reset to that September 6th status at 9 a.m. also. And Ms. Githia, for all of the defendants who did not present today, I take it that the state is going to request a bench warrant. So given them until the end of the calendar, it doesn't appear that there's anyone that was not with us. As such, bench warrants will be granted for those that did not appear today. That's the state's pleasure.
That is the state's pleasure. Thank you, Your Honor.
I, Ms. Helen, are you with me?
I am, Judge.
Were you able to speak with position 50, Mr. Wilson?
No, Judge, he did not come back onto that Zoom conference call. I was never able to see him.
I'm going to reset him. He was here, so I'm not going to issue a bench warrant for him since he was here. I will reset that for that September, if it's all right with you, for that September 6th calendar. I think he needed to qualify though, so.
Understood, Judge.
And let's see who it was. Who came back on the iPhone? Tell me the last name again.
Anderson.
Oh, yes. Yes, Ms. Anderson. Let's see. It's my understanding that you're going to participate in the diversion program and your case has been reset till September 6th for you to complete that. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll see you back on September 6th at 9 a.m. You'll get notice, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Have a good day. Thank you.
You too.
And Your Honor, Ms. Patterson, number 39 came on. That's my client, Judge. And if we could reset that for status, Judge, I missed that this is my case.
Okay, so Ms. Patterson was with us today?
Yes, she's here right now.
Oh, okay, so we'll reset that to the September 6th status 9 a.m. calendar.
Thank you, Judge. And I'll get a hold of her and well, she's here now. I'll get the ball rolling on this one. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So Mr. Stevens is still in the breakout room with one last person. So as soon as he's done and returned, we'll go over the calendar. I think that will be the last person. So we'll be in recess until he comes back in. Ms. Lust, did you get what you needed?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so much. And we will be, if you can just keep everything as is, reset to the status on September 6th would be great.
Okay. So we'll see you back again in September.
Or him. Yeah. All
Yes,
right.
or him. All
Thank
right.
you so much. Y'all take care.
Bye. Okay. Well, with that, I think that we've completed the calendar. When we'll go over the calendar when everyone's ready.
Ready, Your Honor.
Ready, Your Honor.
Position 1, Abernathy is reset to a status, well, it was already reset to the status August 2nd at 9 a.m., I believe. Position 2, Alcorn was reset to status for September 6th at 9 a.m. Position 3, Austin was reset to a bench trial September 20th at 1:30 p.m. Position 4, Anderson was reset for diversion September 6th at 9 a.m. for the status. Position 5, Daly was reset for status September 6th at 9 a.m. Position 6, Becker was reset to the final plea September 6th at 1:30. Position 7, Blanchard.
I'm sorry, is it October 6th or the October?
I'm sorry, I did say October, September 6th. I'm sorry.
For position 6 is October 4th?
No, position 6 is September 6th. I'm sorry.
So
a lot of sixes.
Because I had October 4th final plea. That's why I just wanted to double check.
What you have? No, I have to September.
Okay, my apologies.
Yeah. Position 7, Blanchard was reset September 6th for a final plea at 1:30. Position 8, Bradley was reset September 6th for a status at 9 a.m. Position 9, Brensendine was reset for a status September 6th at 9 a.m. Position 10, Bruce is reset for a status September 6th at 9 a.m. Position 11, Cahill is reset for a motion September 20th at 9 a.m. Position 12 was a no-show, so FTA. Position 13, that her last name was Yeager because it changed, but it's reset for the motions also September 20th at 9 a.m. Position 14, Chambers was a no-show, FTA. Position 15, Stephen Chin is reset for October 4th, status at 9 a.m. Position 16, Cruz is reset for a status September 6th at 9 a.m. Position 17, Lee Hager was already reset for August 2nd at 9 a.m. status. If that was status. Position 18, De Jesus, Juan Pedro was a plea. Position 19, Trey is reset for status September 6th at 9 a.m. Position 20, Ms. Dent was a plea. Position 21, Derico was reset September 6th at 9 a.m. for status. Position 22, Dixon was reset September 6th, 9 a.m. for status. Position 23, Franklin was reset September 6th at 9 a.m. for status. Position 24 and 25, Ms. George was no-show, so FTAs. Position 26, Harbin is reset status September 6th at 9 a.m. Position 27, Heller is reset for October 4th for diversion, the status at 9 a.m. Position 28, House is reset for October 4th at 9 a.m. for status. Position 29, Jackson was reset for status September 6th at 9 a.m. Position 30 was a no-show FTA. Position 31, Johnson, requested jury trial request, Position 32, Lewis is reset for October 4th for diversion. It's on the status calendar at 9 a.m. Position 33 and 34, McClendon, will be reset for status September 6th at 9 a.m. Position 35, McClyde, is reset for final plea September 6th at 1:30 p.m. Position 36, Morris, was a no-show FTA. Position 37, Munoz, is reset for September 6th, status at 9 a.m. Position 38, Northfleet, is a no-show FTA. Position 39, Patterson, was reset for September 6th, status at 9 a.m. Position 40, I don't know her last name, Stana, or his last name, was reset for October 4th for pretrial, status at 9 a.m. Position 41, Rogers, reset final plea September 6th at 1:30 p.m. Position 42, Russell, was reset for September 6th, status at 9 a.m. Position 43 and 44, Stevenson, has been reset for final plea September 6th at 1:30 p.m. Position 45, Stivers, she has been placed on the SAP calendar for July 18th. Position 46, 46, White, is reset September 6th, status at 9 a.m. Position 47, Wilkins, reset September 6th, 9 a.m. for status. Position 48, Williams, reset final plea September 6th at 1:30 p.m. Position 49, is reset, Willis, reset for September 6th, final plea at 1:30. Position 50, Wilson, has been reset September 6th, status at 9 a.m. Then we have Mr. Cooper that joined online, is reset to September 6th at 9 a.m. for a status also.
We'll ask a couple questions for positions number 47 and 50. Which public defenders are going to be representing them?
He ended up, he ended up leaving before we could qualify him, so he hasn't been assigned to anyone yet. But position 47 is.
That's PD Corns, I believe.
Thank you.
Yes, that's mine.
And then just one more quick update for position 40. I believe it's reset to October 4th, set for pretrial. It's reset for diversion.
Pretrial diversion, sorry, yes, sorry.
That's it, Your Honor.
Okay. Any other questions or concerns?
No, Judge.